We bring greetings of peace, of love, and of blessings unto each of you. Before I begin my address, I would like to say briefly thank you to each of you that prayed for me when I was in the hospital. I am yet weak. I don't have an appetite. I'm unable to eat like I normally eat. But we are thankful that you pray for us. I'm thankful for all the gifts, the balloons, and the flowers that I received, the text messages, and even the phone calls wishing me well. I appreciate each of you, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Getting right to the address, as we know, we are entering a new year. This is now 2015. So I just want to recap some of the things that we have ventured off to do, some of the things that we are yet have on the books that we must do. I want to say this, that we enter the new year, and we was hoping to enter the new year with every single thing done that we needed to accomplish for 2014. And we only have 2 projects that are not finished for 2014. But we are looking forward to having those things done no later than maybe February the 15th. We should be wrapping up on everything on those projects. I would like to first of all address something that is important. It's important to me, and it may be important to many of you as well. I want to explain the meaning of being a queen mother, because there is so many misconceptions, there is so much falsehood out there, and there is so many things that are said that are not correct. The meaning of being a queen mother has nothing to do with a woman being beautiful, have nothing to do with a woman sitting on a throne with a crown of gold on her head. Being a queen mother has nothing to do with none of those things. But being a queen mother is a title that comes with being a public servant. And in many times, being a queen mother means you are a footstool. That is something that we don't understand, and a lot of people don't see. It's not concerning a woman that is higher up and better than anyone else. It's concerning it is a title that means that that person who holds that title, even as myself, I am a public servant. Many times a footstool, as I've already stated. I serve the public, not just on a local community level, but I also serve the public on an international level. Getting to that, to the public service that I was appointed to do, I want to say this. I do this work, and I do have a disability. I am legally blind, and being legally blind is something that is difficult to be, but you accept it. But not only do I accept it, but it comes with problems. It comes with issues. It comes with personal issues, things that I must learn to live with. So I am an humble person simply because of those things in my life that I have struggled with, some of those things I know I will never overcome, that I'm going to have a disability for the rest of my life till the day I die. And I've learned how to deal with it. But I also have learned not to let those things hold me back from being a public servant, for serving and helping others and reaching out to others. It gave me a sense of understanding what other people face and what they are going through. So I want to encourage each person that are out there that may or may not have a disability. I myself face the same pain, but yet I carry on each day, because I know that someone is going to live a better life because I care. And I want to encourage you and say someone's going to live a better life because you care. So stay with it. I want to speak about the donations and the sponsorship. Now keep in mind that if you want to sponsor a child, or if you want to sponsor a village, you may do so by going to our website, which is www.africandiasporahfederation.com. That is www.africandiasporahfederation.com. And when you go there, you will see the information that is needed. even though we do have children, we have villages that we take care of. A person can yet sponsor children, individual children from that particular villages that we take care of. You have to do it through us, but you can yet do it. And all that information is up on the website. Also, I would like to speak of so many of you have been wonderful unto me, but I want to speak of my BFF, and that is none other than Mrs. Rita Harden. I am so proud of you. I wanted to say thank you. I owe her big gratitude of thankfulness for her patience and her dedication throughout the year, even when I began to get sick. I thank you and I appreciate you, how you strengthened me and encouraged me. I appreciate that, because sometimes people get carried away with the title and they don't understand the suffering that I go through. I want to say this, that 100% of the donations, 100% of those donations that are donated, 100% of it goes to the villages. It goes to the, even if it's local donations, or if it's international, if it's for African, South or North America, no one gets paid. I don't receive one dime. I don't get 1 cent for what I do. No one on my board gets any money, because we decided a long time ago that there's no way we can help others if we are taking 95% of the profits. So we don't get anything. I don't see 1 penny. I don't even know the amount of money that is there, that is brought in. Many times that goes to a particular board, and the money is distributed. I don't have no control over the amount that is said to be sent to certain particular villages. Someone else calculates that. Once the village has gone through the paperwork and did the interviews, and once they have been approved, then the amount of money that's going to be sent, the board members calculate that, and they send it accordingly. So I am so very grateful for each of you that have prayed with us and helped us through the year. I'm asking that you please keep us in your prayers. We have a difficult road ahead of us each day. Like I say, I do this work, but even though I do it, I deal with a disability as I do this work. I am legally blind, and I have to have some very strong, dedicated people working with me and surrounding me in order for me to have the strength and the help to do what it is that I do. But you know, and I know, that we are all here to make a difference in the world. It's not about me. It's not about having a title or a position or a name, but it's all about being a public servant. And that's exactly who I am, and that is what I am. And despite my pain, and despite my suffering, and despite my disability, I want to be a public servant. I want to serve and take care of those that are in need. I do thank you for your time, your love, and your effort. I say blessings unto each of you, and Happy New Year's. Blessings.